Hi, my name is Benjamin Ayers and you are watching Serieasten.TV. Yes, you are.
Hallo liebe Serieasten, wir sind heute für euch hier in Heathrow, London bei der Insurgence Bloodlines Convention. Und was die Superhelden und Vampire gemeinsam haben, oder auch nicht, das seht ihr jetzt.
Superheroes and vampires were the main theme at the Smallville and Vampire Diaries convention in London. But the second Insurgence Bloodlines started with a big disappointment. The fans had expected three main characters of the Vampire series. Unfortunately, Ian Somerhalder, Wesley and Michael Trevino had to cancel on short notice. But the charming Smallville villain Michael Rosenbaum captured everyone's heart in an instant, and so most of them were reconciled quickly.
Der Michael Rosenbaum hat super geil alles gemacht hier. Viel gelacht.
The convention has been amazing. Highlight has been the stage talks because Michael Rosenbaum was interacting with the crowd. He was walking around everybody and he was just really funny.
Ich finde die Convention, trotz dass halt einige abgesagt haben, gerade die Hauptgäste, ist es sehr angenehm. Also das Klima mit den Leuten zusammen ist sehr schön.
I actually was a bit disappointed when I heard the main guests were cancelled. But right now, I think the new guests did pretty well. They were really entertaining and really easygoing with people.
Indeed, the whole weekend had an easygoing feeling to it. The new guests from the show The Vampire Diaries were well liked. Instead of the traditional question and answer rounds at the panels, the actors mingled with the crowd, and so the mood was fantastic.
Hey ladies, hey fellas, girls, I forgot it. Poppy-colored old man sweatshirt. Hey ladies, hey fellas. Wow.
For the stars of the convention, being near to the fans was also a huge highlight.
I'm having a great time. This is actually my first time doing it. I've never done anything in this format before, and it's different because you get to really know the people who come. You know their names. You have like one-on-one time instead of just like most conventions where you sign pictures and bye-bye. So yeah, I've been having a great time.
This is the first convention I've been to, so I didn't really know what to expect, but I'm totally enjoying myself. I mean, it's also great that I get to come to London and hang out, and brought my wife, and I'm loving it. Everybody seems to be so friendly. I mean, I basically stand there and everybody comes up and says, "Can I have a hug?" It's like I would just do that all the time. I love that.
Oh, it's great. This is my first one, so it's really exciting. I'm happy to be here in London, and everyone's really nice, and it's fun because it's so intimate. It's like there's no pressure, it's just a bunch of friends hanging out. That's how it feels the whole time. And then Michael's ridiculous, so it's great.
It's great. These people are great, I'm here, they have a good time, have some fun, some laughs. It's great. I'm in England. I love Germany too, by the way. I was in Munich a couple of years back, did a movie, but we don't have to talk about that movie.
No, Michael, we really don't have to speak about your film right now, but we do need to talk about this young man who amazed everyone because of his startling resemblance to Damon Salvatore actor Ian Somerhalder.
Before you leave, I am getting a picture with you.
Yeah, I had a picture with Kelly. She was like, Benjamin Ayers was asking a question to somebody, and then suddenly flicked and asked, it was like, "Oh, you look like Ian, you look like Ian." And then having to stand up and be embarrassed in front of 150 people was a little bit scary, but also enjoyable.
Quite enjoyable were also the stories Benjamin Ayers had to tell about Ian Somerhalder.
But Ian, of course, he's a shorter guy, and he had to bite my neck, and he couldn't get to it, so they had to build a ramp. So it started here and it worked its way up. So when he came up to bite my neck, it was like this. Right, and then I had to fall away from it. They had a pad there, so it wouldn't land, on my knees on the ramp. And that was funny, just to have to spend an evening trying to figure out how he was going to get to my neck.
The fact that the stars gave away private details make conventions like Insurgence Bloodlines quite special events. The fans have the possibility to do funny photo sessions and get really close to their favorite stars, and they're able to chat about the new season of The Vampire Diaries.
I want Catherine to come back and be badass.
What I'd like to think is that Catherine will turn really, really good, and then she'll end up with Damon.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, really interesting.
Well, I think she has like a history with Damon, or there'll be something going on there. So that's going to be very interesting. Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah, we know the werewolves are coming back, coming into it.
I'm excited to see the second season. They like, I don't know, they have such a strong storyline, and it's so fun. All the mysteries. I think everything's like, I don't know, it's like perfect.
Unfortunately for Kelly Hu, Sterling Sullivan and Benjamin Ayres, the vampire time is already over. Nevertheless, they try to keep in touch with the cast.
I've seen them around, and the girl who played Vicky is in my acting class. So I see her once a week.
But I see Nina every once in a while. I saw her at the Much Music Video Awards just a little while ago. So once in a while online and stuff like that, but I haven't really been, you know. That's kind of the cool thing too, is you end up getting to work in a family atmosphere, and then you all break up, and then you end up seeing each other, you know, kind of all over.
Sterling and I actually live only about 5 minutes away from each other, and I'm still in touch with, you know, Michael Trevino and Ian Somerhalder, and I see Steve McQueen around all the time, and every once in a while I bump into Nina Dobrev at events and things. So yeah, we all, you know, see each other from time to time.
Since Benjamin Ayres has also guest starred in Smallville, the convention was like a class meeting for him. On stage with Michael Rosenbaum, he could take a trip down memory lane.
He was my right-hand man. Remember that, Ben? Yeah. You did anything I wanted. On and off camera. Jeez. Man.
Speaking of Smallville, there was one question that the Lex Luthor actor had to answer over and over again during the whole weekend.
You're going to ask me if I'm coming back to Smallville. You know, that's a tough question. You know, I don't know. We've tried to work things out. I don't know if they're going to work out. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I never say no to anything. I don't, you know, I'm open. It just has to work out right. It has to be right. So if that happens, I miss the guys. I love the crew and cast. I had a great time. I was there for 7 years. A lot of people don't realize, but I was there 7 years. You know, I thought I was finished, but who knows? We never know.
Are you going to be in the last season of Smallville? Of course.
I knew I should not have come to her. It was a mistake that I regret. Took that long. Yeah, what did it
You saw the interviews Tom Welling did at the
Yes, he calls me all the time. He takes me out to dinner. I'm like, wow, this is really nice. Tom's never taken me to dinner before. And then he's like, so you're going to come back? After I've had like 6 drinks. I'm like, I don't know, we'll talk about it. Why are you bringing this up, man?
He said, come on, Mike, shave your head, come back with work.
Shave your head and go back to work. Quite clearly, in the 10th and last season of the Superman saga, the fans want to have their bald-headed villain back.
We'd hope that he'd come back. We'd love him to go back into it, yeah.
I'd like to see him come back. He sort of has that influence on the show, the sort of that evilness that sort of makes the show what it is. But yeah, it'd be nice to have him back. Yeah.
I haven't missed an episode, watched it for the last 10 years, and big fan of Michael Rosenbaum.
Whether Lex Luthor returns or not, one thing is clear. With his disarming humor, Michael has won over the visitors.
Yeah, right? I'm not even in this picture.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Look.
Yeah.
No me.
The Insurgence Bloodlines, an overall successful convention, even though it started off with disappointed fans. The organizers of Rogue events already got their hands full planning upcoming events.
Well, we have Asylum 5 coming up next month at Halloween, which has got Misha Collins attending again. And then we have Asylum 6 next year, which is in Birmingham, I believe, and that has Jensen attending. And we have Asylum Germany again next year, which pleased the German fans this year, which we also have Jensen at. So we've got some big things coming up. It's going to be fantastic.
With these fantastic prospects, saying goodbye after 3 days was a little bit easier for the fans. Besides, most of them are going to the next Superheroes and Bloodsucker convention again anyway.
Ich stehe hier vor der Main Hall, die Closing Ceremony ist gerade vorbei, die Gäste und die Fans verlassen das Hotel und sind auf dem Weg nach Hause. Und trotz der Enttäuschung, dass Paul, Ian und Michael Trevino nicht hier waren am Ende doch alle recht zufrieden und wir freuen uns gemeinsam auf die nächste Convention. Tschüss!
Ich liebe dich.
Ich dich auch.
Ich mag dich.
Ich dich auch. Sehr sogar.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Ich bin müde. Ich bin müde. Spinner.
Spinner. Harte Nacht. Tough Night.
Tough Night. Ach, schlecht. Schlecht. Scheiße.
Thank you.